Oh yeah, tell me, Tom, what brings you here to Chez Denise here in Wallaceburg today?
Well, one of the things we're going to do in our campaign is try to get into all of the communities in Chatham-Kent and meet the people. And we've already been to Richtown, and we're here in Wallaceburg tonight just to meet some old friends and make some new. And we're always looking for people that are prepared to work on the campaign. There's still a concern that in some of the outlying communities that there isn't a real connection yet with Chatham-Kent, and they still feel that perhaps they're not part of it. So we need to find a way to make them feel part of it, and that would be one of my goals, is to try to make a more cohesive council, and a council that is comfortable and prepared to go back to their communities and reassure them that they are actually part of this great municipality. The governance task force it really started almost about 4 years ago, and initially I wasn't in favor of doing it. I didn't think it was necessary. However, at some point in time I decided that we should move forward with it because it was casting a bit of a shadow over other issues. So we went ahead and did it, and now I'm somewhat disappointed that after we have some recommendations, we've kind of pushed it off to the next council. There are a lot of recommendations there, 16 or so, and obviously we weren't in a position to debate them all. But we could have moved a little step forward by having administration take a look at them and maybe give us some guidelines on where we might be going with them. And so some of that groundwork would have been done for the next council, should they decide to go ahead with it.
Right. What are some of those recommendations, I guess, that you really hope do get implemented right away in the next term of council, and if you become elected mayor, I guess?
I think one of the real purpose, I thought, of the task force was to help determine the size of council and some of the ward boundaries. And certainly in Wallaceburg, I thought the recommendation to expand the ward boundaries to include the area towards the area north of Wallaceburg and west of Wallaceburg was really a great idea. Being a councillor for Wallaceburg for almost 10 years, it was clear that the people in those areas thought that we were their representatives anyway, and I thought that would help pull them in as part of Chatham-Kent as well. The other issue that I think probably is important is trying to determine what to do with the ward system in Chatham. The recommendation there is 3 wards, 2 councillors in each ward. There's some opposition to that, and I think actually going through an election campaign on that issue would be helpful. I think councillors will get a bit of a feedback on that, and when we come back in December, January, we can take a look at that and have a better feeling. Election process is a good way, pounding on doors, to get a sense of what the people in the community want. And certainly when I'm in Chatham pounding on doors, I'm going to be interested in hearing some responses to the potential ward system in Chatham. The big issue everywhere, I think, is jobs, and it's critically important that we continue to build and have more jobs available for the public. I'm concerned that a lot of people in this time are coming off their unemployment insurance benefits, and they're not going to be able to afford their current lifestyle. We need to find them meaningful, productive work in the community, and we've made some steps in that direction, but the jobs that we have, well, it's nice. They don't go anywhere near replacing the thousands of jobs that we did lose.